I would like you to take a moment, close your eyes, and think of a special lady in your life. Is this person your daughter, your sister, your grandma, or your niece? And now I want you to stop and think of this person with cervical cancer. Very sad and very scary, isn't it? I want to ask you something. Is there something out there that could help prevent this special lady in your life from getting cervical cancer? Wouldn't you want to provide her with this opportunity? Today I'm going to talk to you about a vaccination that was approved by the FDA in 2006 called Gardasil. This vaccination is something that I feel every girl should receive. First of all, I am going to educate you about what cervical cancer is and why it is so prevalent in the United States today. Cervical cancer, according to the National Cancer Society, is the second most common cancer among American women, only second to breast cancer. It can be detected very early with a simple screening test done at the doctor's office called a Pap smear. In the past 50 years, cervical cancer has had a 75% decline thanks to Pap smears being done. This is according to the hpvtest.com website. So what causes cervical cancer? Cervical cancer is caused, the most common way of getting cervical cancer is from the high-risk HPV virus, or human papillomavirus. After being sexually active, most women will develop certain forms of HPV, whether they know it or not. This virus can clear up on its own by our own immune system, or if it lays dormant in your body for a long period of time, it can then eventually lead to cervical cancer. Breaks down the cells in your cervix, causing cervical cancer. Other causes of cervical cancers are from other STDs, having an immunocompromised disease such as HIV or AIDS, and of course, family history. So what is HPV? HPV is a very common STD, sexually transmitted disease. It is so common that most women will have contracted HPV sometime in their lives, but maybe just don't realize that they have had it. There are numerous different strains of HPV that can lead to cervical cancer. And Gardasil is the vaccination that has proven to prevent at least 4 of these strains of HPV. In fact, some research, according to Gardasil.com, shows that up to 70% of cervical cancers are caused by these certain viruses that now can be prevented by Gardasil. So Gardasil, why am I doing a persuasive speech on Gardasil? Believe it or not everybody thinks that this is a safe immunization. Like I said earlier, it was approved by the FDA in 2006. Ideally, this vaccination is to be given to young women between the ages of 9 and 20. It's to be given at such a young age so that you hopefully can get the vaccination in the person's system long before they choose to become sexually active. So why is there such controversy? Why would you automatically vaccinate your daughter with the Gardasil vaccine? Well, I know that I would, but believe it or not, there are many out there who feel that we should spend more time educating our children on abstinence versus safe sex. Karen Hubert wrote an article in the journal The Nation entitled Who's Afraid of Gardasil? In this article, she talked about all the different groups who are actually fighting against Gardasil and think that it should just be abolished altogether. On the other hand, there are many legislatures out there who are fighting to make Gardasil a requirement for schools, so that little girls have to have the vaccination done before they enter junior high. There are religious parties who are once again wanting to preach abstinence versus safe sex, and there's anti-vaccine groups who oppose even things such as polio, and they of course do not believe in the Gardasil vaccine either. And then others see it nothing but a moneymaker for Merck Pharmaceuticals, which is the company that developed and is also distributing Gardasil. Now, I do agree pharmaceutical companies do make a lot of money. But if this money is made just because they're able to then prevent cancers and things like that, then why not? Another tricky part of Gardasil is learning how to talk to your daughter about why they're getting this vaccination. Say you choose to take your 9-year-old daughter in to be vaccinated, which, like I had said earlier, is a series of free shots. You need to explain to her why she's getting these shots. This does not at all condone sexual intercourse at the age of 9, but it's a way to bring up safe sex. It's a way of bringing up healthy, healthy living and things like that as well. Getting your daughter vaccinated at a young age is not the only problem that Gardasil is facing. It's not the only obstacle that Gardasil is facing. There are many people out there that feel that this is something that shouldn't be done until they're further along in life, in their late teens to 20s. Let's face it, unfortunately, today kids are having sexual intercourse at a younger age, so we need to protect them. They need to get the vaccine before they've ever had sexual intercourse. I have 2 daughters, and I have full intention on getting them vaccinated. Here's a picture of my 2 daughters. I, as a parent, feel like I should do everything in my power to keep them healthy and safe. I feel like that's my duty as a parent, and I would like to encourage you to do the same. So the next time you're at your doctor's office, you can ask him or her about Gardasil. Or in the meantime, if you are curious, you can visit the website, gardasil.com. They have a lot of really good questions and answers on that website. Thank you for your time and attention.